Yeah, me a say, man.
Yo, Malachi.
Malachi.
He's a fine, he's not Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, he's not Portuguese.
Yo, Malachi.
And you boss the artist.
Father God bless you.
See, bad.
Water predicament.
Yo, Malachi, look up yourself representing me 590.
I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Malachi, mash up the place and come to.
You're listening to Malachi. Dropping Guyanese music.
Malachi, you play the best in Guyana's music. No care with him, no with no romance, with no respect.
This is what I want. You did too.
Malachi, in a music, them fi know say you're the mother guy. Hope you tune into Malachi.
Say you can't make intelligence, with evidence. Biggie man, that don't make sense.
Yeah, my brother Malachi, you don't know, say you defend the Guyanese music straight and what for say. Malachi, you're number one. Plays the most Guyanese songs on the radio.
Why? I not take on no stress. I not take on no stress.
I. Why? I not take on no stress. I not take on no. I keep my head to the sky, my 2 feet on the ground. As I chat through this life, I not take on no stress. I'm gonna be just fine, but I ain't gonna deny. Almost lost my mind. I not take on no stress. Don't you get me frustrated? I'm trying to keep on elevating. I can't afford to lose my cool. No, I and I can't farm fool. Something's telling me I'm the greatest. With a split on my lip, I keep my head to the sky, my 2 feet on the ground. As I trot through this life, I not take on no stress. I'm gonna be just fine, but I ain't gonna deny. Almost lost my mind. I not take on no stress. Hey, move, no pressure me, no. Come with some positive energy, yeah. No, me no want hear about the war. No, I know much man dead out so far. Well, look how long we tell them self to stop it. When you speak out, it's like them want to change the topic. The man who build the weapon, them still a make the profit. Do the worst crime and want take off in a rocket. Me know them want cut and left the planet. So now get hot, them can't stand it. This year one you hit harder than granite. Anything them no like, them want bomb it. But I won't let them stress out my brain. I won't sit down and complain. Roll my spliff up and light the flame. I keep my head to the sky, my 2 feet on the ground. As I trot through this life, I not take on no stress. I'm gonna be just fine, but I ain't gonna deny. Almost lost my mind. I not take on no stress. I keep my head to the sky, my 2 feet on the ground. As I trot through this life, I not take on no stress. I'm gonna be just fine, but I ain't gonna deny. Almost went crazy. I not take on no stress.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, wherever you are locally. You're in tune to The Rush, Guyana's Industry Show. I am the Afropolitan, that's Malachi, with my co-host Martain Al-Ameen. Hey, it's Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. It's back to work Mondays. You know how we do it different. That was the voice of Jaden Blackamore. You know how we do it different. Some real music, real vibe. And of course, you know how we motivate you on a Monday. It's called Motivational Mondays, where we hit you with that good music, good vibe, wherever you're at. Big shout out to the guys all the way in the land down under. That's Australia. Hope you're having a great evening. It's pretty late in Australia. Right. Now, good morning to you, Martin, bro. What I going?
Greetings, brother. There, man. There.
Yeah. It's Monday, and you know we gonna motivate them. Gotta stay glued. We got a lot more music, and of course, a lot more brand new music right here. You know, we drop them and bust them. What? First.
Fight the power, we are fighting, we rise. Fight the power, we are fighting, we rise. Fight the power, we are fighting, we rise. Watch this.
Them a fight the power, we a fight till we rise. Fight the power, we a fight till we rise. Say them a fight the power, we a fight till we rise. Every man bad free in Jaja's side. I must stand firm in this time like a warrior. Bad mind precept, come there we go bury ya. Me a take a scary son, you have to get real. Oh, why you puffing out your chest and not a big deal? Man a crack Babylon with a 1-2 heavyweight. Hit a dash fire when me come through. Man, what you want do? You know me nice. Big lift, hook out with the devil pan ice. Because me pan ninja light and me grow up to fight. Now go lay down, me have to stand the forward strike. You know me panning in light and we grow up to fight. Soldier on the front line, have to stand the forward strike. I'm on a warrior like me name in the lick. Big sword swinging Babylon, watch a neck. Man a warrior like me name Gigamish. Fast the whole coming, but them now want taste. Them a fight the power, we a fight till we rise. Fight the power, we a fight till we rise. Say them a fight the power, we a fight till we rise. These done in darkness, get dragging at the light. And them a fight the power, we a fight till we rise. Fight the power, we a fight till we rise. Say them a fight the power, we a fight till we rise. Every man born free in Jaja's side. Ring the bell, fire come out swinging. Jah Almighty, away me bringing. Just like a bag of killer bees, the way I'm stinging. All these devils with my bars every time I'm singing. Kick them like a ball and beat them like a rusted nail. Pound for pound, round for round, now me not go fail. Beat the boys so badly, make them lock me down a jail. Call me ever fresh because me not go stale. And that's a minimal. I'm on a criminal, but bag the boy up. Go and get ready for the funeral. And that's a minimal. I'm on a criminal, but bag the boy up and go and get ready for the funeral. A warrior like me name in the lick. Big sword swinging Babylon, watch on me. Come on, a warrior like me name Gigamish. Fast the whole coming, but them now want it. And them a fight the power, we a fight till we rise. Fight the power, we a fight till we rise. Say them a fight the power, we a fight till we rise. These done in darkness, get dragging at the light. And them a fight the power, we a fight till we rise. Fight the power, we a fight till we rise. Say them a fight the power, we a fight till we rise. Every man born free in Jaja's side. In them a fight the power, we a fight till we rise. Fight the power, we a fight till we rise. Say them a fight the power, we a fight till we rise. These done in darkness, get dragging at the light. And them a fight the power, we a fight till we rise. Fight the power, we a fight till we rise. Say them a fight the power, we a fight till we rise. Every man born free in Jaja's side. Come on, yeah. We got for faces. No man no more than no man, everyone born naked. We gotta show more love and no matter with the hatred. Everybody gon' die, but remember life's sacred. We shouldn't take it. We got for faces. No man no more than no man, everyone born naked. We gotta show more love and no matter with the hatred. Everybody gon' die, but remember life's sacred. But now the race head. Don't hate a brother man for your complexion, like if his skin tone color wrong. Is where you get off from. I'm telling you, no, that is not the plan. With the same creation, different color, but always one. Sing along to me song. It's the truth, son to brute. Heartless, them would kill people youth. I raise salute, absolute. Justice and judgment must execute. When you respect I, then I respect you. Same job we guide I, him protect you, and don't blind I. So don't forget, you know every thought see
every step, so we got to face it. No man no more than no man, everyone born naked. We gotta show more love and don't bother with the hatred. Everybody gon' die, but remember life's sacred. We shouldn't take it. Seek into yourself deeper than before. There's need for your help. Only love is the cure.
You're tuned in to
Life is your
DJ Malachi.
Keep it
Always
safe
one
and
of the
secure.
finest music all the time.
Likewise your health, whether you're rich or you're poor. Racial motivated war is not what we want. Think about the children, them reap what we plant. Political instigators always tear us apart. Let we stop the senseless killing. Rastaman chant. Hey, bring love, DP say, sing love, sing love. I live love, live in love. Why? We don't believe in spilling blood. Mama say, bring love, Dada say, sing love, sing love. Let the children live love, live in love. Why? We don't believe in spilling blood. We got to face it. No man no more than no man, everyone born naked. We gotta show more love and don't bother with the hatred. Everybody gon' die, but remember life's sacred. We shouldn't take it. We got to face it. No man no more than no man.
Yeah, that's the voice of Ireland, man. We definitely got to face it, the real reality. If you're wondering what the weather is going to be like in London for today, it's going to be sunny skies in the UK today. Temperature is going to be at 14 degrees Celsius. Precipitation 0%. Humidity 50%. And wind is going to be gusting at 16 kilometers an hour. That's in London for today. In the Big Apple, New York City, is also going to be sunny skies. Temperature is going to be at 13 degrees Celsius. Precipitation 0%. Humidity 87%, and wind is going to be mild at 5 kilometers an hour. In Atlanta, Georgia, we're going to have clear skies. Temperature is going to be at 19 degrees Celsius. Precipitation 0%. Humidity 85%, and wind at 6 kilometers an hour. In Toronto, Canada, it's going to be cloudy skies. Temperature is going to be at 18 degrees Celsius. Precipitation 0%. Humidity 94%, and wind at 8 kilometers an hour. In Antigua and Barbuda, it's going to be mostly cloudy today. Temperature is going to be at 28 degrees Celsius, precipitation 0%, humidity 75%, and wind at 21 kilometers an hour. It's going to be gusting in Antigua and Barbuda. In Guyana, it's going to be mostly sunny today. Temperature is going to be at 27 degrees Celsius, precipitation 0%, humidity 77%, and little to no wind at 6 kilometers an hour. Gotta stay glued to the rush. You know how we do it different. It's Monday. We're going to motivate you with that great music. Great vibe. You know how we do Guyana's Industry Show.
Had to learn to live alone. Learn to live alone. My story. My story. I never knew my mama's love till I was 12 years old. Said she went to find a better place for me. Mama, where you gone so long? Left for you work so cold. Tell me how could this be? The first 5 years all I knew was jungle. Jaguars and snakes and slugs made me humble. And sometimes them scorpion bites. No, it's not a bumblebee. Thank God for my antipathy there. When squirt pitching, Yvette and Wayne, Jah know they were my only company. Still Jah opened up my heart and taught I to love unconditionally. Through all my joy and all my pain, open up my heart, taught I to love unconditionally. Through all my sunshine and my brain, my brain.
know my papa's love,
You're
none at
truly
all.
he's
None
right
at
now.
all.
Always
I saw his son the 3 times I've seen him. Yai ball to yai ball. And then he died, and I didn't get to go to the funeral. Why life have to be so hard? Although it's hard, open up my heart and teach I to love unconditionally. Through all my joy and all my pain, open up my heart and teach I to love unconditionally. Through all my sunshine and my rain, Mama, me love you until me pass on, and I'll be loving you still. Thank God for my sister, me gone. She was the mother to us when you gone there. Yeah. Mommy, your mom made the sacrifice. Karen and Ryan made the sacrifice. Thank God for my brother them, from Kevin to Early. Still just open up my heart and taught her to love unconditionally. Through all my joys and all my pain, open up my heart, taught her to love unconditionally. Through all my sunshine and my rain, my rain, my rain. Through all my sunshine and my rain.
Love unconditionally. That's the voice of promise. No promise. You know how we do Mondays? We motivate you with the music. Of course, real positive lyrics in the music. I'll say a big shout out to the guys in Canada, in Atlanta, in New York City, in the UK, wherever you're at. Of course, in the Caribbean and Guyana. Good morning to you. If you're driving, do take it easy. Look out for those not looking out for you. Stay glued right here to the rush. We got a lot more in store.
Righteousness just take over. All your wicked devices hang over. Run for cover. Righteousness them take over. You can't fully use them no longer. Hey, you fully use them with your wicked device. Alright, now you have to come think twice. Cause your army rising up, and they used to maga make the victory go to the beat of cup. Whoa. Cause it's no waiting time. They get the young rise and they use them wise. You try to make the use them bewitched, but look at how they use them switch now. Run take over. Righteousness just take over. All your wicked devices hang over. Run take over. Righteousness them take over. You can't fully use them no longer. Run take over. Righteousness just take over. All your wicked devices hang over. Run take over. Righteousness them take over. You can't fully use them no longer. Never talk about the end of time. Judge say he will show us the sign. Never tell we say destruction will come to the earth who was created in a long, long time. Hey, he talk about the nation of vipers, those with the drones and those with the snipers. Me tell you say them wicked from them come out of diapers. All them wicked tell them taking your life, cause the wicked man will run take over. Righteousness just take over. All your wicked devices hang over. Run take over. Righteousness them take over. You can't fully use them no longer. Run take over. Righteousness just take over. All your wicked devices hang over. Run take over. Righteousness them take over. You can't fully use them no longer. By your words you shall be judged. Every wicked act in the stock. Everything that you put back to back, I said the righteous things will come over and take over wicked intention. Run take over. Righteousness just take over. All your wicked devices hang over. Run take over. Righteousness them take over. You can't fully use them no longer. Run take over. Duck and squeeze and go under. Cause the righteous youth get wiser. Run take over. Righteousness them take over. You can't fully use them no longer. Hey, boy, righteousness
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyanese music all the time.
I've seen the signs and wonder. No, I don't have to plunder and ask myself what is happening. These words have been spoken time and time again, only to fall on deaf ears. From where I stand, situation look grim. A new breed of slaves, Babylon created. The beast come to kill, conquer and steal. In this new age, new time, all things shall be revealed. Holy Jah and Jah alone can save us now. Holy Jah and Jah alone can see us through. Only Jah and Jah alone got the power to turn things around. Only Jah and Jah alone sits upon the throne. Words, power and sound, never let them get you down. Words, power and sound, keep your feet on solid grounds. Oh gosh, 1930s Germany. How can we forget? Not so long ago, history. Shine your light, oh Jah, for the world to see. Good over evil, give us victory, victory. Only Jah and Jah alone can save us now. Only Jah and Jah alone can see us through. Only Jah and Jah alone got the power to turn things around. Only Jah and Jah alone sits upon the throne. It is written in the book. Oh, take a look. It is written in the book of the past and the present. It is written in the book of things yet to come. It is written in the book, the holy book. Some unscrupulous people, all they wanna do is evil, killing the people of the world for them selfish reasons. Oh, Jah, Jah. Only Jah and Jah alone can save us now. Only Jah and Jah alone can see us through. Only Jah and Jah alone got the power to turn things around. Only Jah and Jah alone sits upon the throne. I've seen the signs and wonder. No, I don't have to plunder and ask myself what is happening. These words have been spoken time and time again, only to fall on deaf ears. From where I stand, situation look grim. A new breed of slaves, Babylon created. The beast come to kill,
It's Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. That was the voice of redemption. Only John. You know, we give you that great music, great vibe. Motivational Mondays. We motivate you in the music. Stay glued when I get back with you. I got the news headlines from the DPI, the Guyana Information Service. Don't touch that dial.
Majesty. The fire of the blaze. Man, take off.
You're tuned in to DJ
I no fear dirty Babylon. See them and them evil no sway. Them corrupted depart from His Majesty. Highly I Selassie, I we pray. Now,
Rastaman policy is peace and love. So burn out the enmity, the hate and the grudge. Grudge because the vendors of the faith don't budge. Because we're born as the warriors of flames and blood. We not go dwell up with the scanners and pigs in mud. Cause anything not right, it get an instant run. Fire burn. So wolf are coming like a sheep play clown. Don't think like you're wise like the great Solomon.
This let the fire of the blaze. Oh man, take offense and them say can't be too dread nowadays. I no fear dirty Babylon. See them and them evil no face. Them corrupted depart from His Majesty. Highly I Selassie, I we pray. Now, just weights and balance. When the earth return to naturality. Why man to man is so unjust a pedigree. As it was, you know it never shall be. Hey, just weights and balance. Judgment I go catch you, Mr. Wickedy. In a nuclear, no fear technology. Man to woman, a life energy. Hey, Mr. The fire of the blaze. Man take offense and them say can't be too dread nowadays. I no fear dirty Babylon. See them and them evil no sways. Them corrupted depart from His Majesty. Highly I Selassie, I we pray. Now,
overall, it's hard to be yourself beyond the wall. Cause nowadays no Rasta preaching Paul. That's why them fire on a stall. Liberty is on a string, that's some ball. I thought them was a real, but that's a fall. Like them na yes, Selassie call. Them sit down in a bar with alcohol. Them choose to stoop to conquer, that's a call. Them quick to sell out like a stall. You look the part, but really you're a fraud. Don't call yourself a liar, you're a fraud.
the fire of the blaze. Man take offense and them say can't be too dread nowadays. I no fear dirty Babylon. See them and them evil no face. Them corrupted depart from His Majesty. Highly I Selassie, I we pray. Now,
Voice of the Archangel, one of the most phenomenal artists out of 83,000 square miles right here in Guyana. The Rush, Guyana's Industry Show. If you're just joining us, I am the Afropolitan. That's Malachi with my co-host Martain Al-Ameen. Around this time, we got the news headlines for you from the Guyana Information Service, the DPI. And it reads for today, Monday, the GCCI backs President Ali's digitization efforts. More citizens show excitement over President Ali's city revival plan. Secondary school under construction in Region 7 must be completed on time, so says Minister Parag. Government to digitize services by mid-2026. Labor Minister launches community outreach in East Rheinveld focused on empowerment. President Ali's vision for Guyana uses oil wealth to secure a sustainable future. Guyana's finest, Elizabeth Harper, remembered by President Ali. And Mackenzie Wisma River Bridge is 72.8% complete. Those are the news headlines from the Guyana Information Service, the DPI. Make sure you check them out on the dpi.gov.gy for more details. You know how we do it different right here in the Rush, each and every day from Monday to Friday, 1 to 4 in the UK, 8 to 11 in the USA, Canada, Guyana, and the Caribbean.
Yeah, man, it's a glory, you know?
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyana's music all the time.
And the wicked catch a fire. Tell you what I want. When they get to you, them try fi better, and the system try fi turn them in a shatter. Tell you what I want. On Babylon, highly Selassie rain down, lightning and thunder. Tell you what I want. Tell you what I want.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Worries when the youth them side the truth and start refine the frequencies where them mind are use and purify them thoughts and them desires too while meditating in a little quiet room. And worries when them realize the earth is a living being and we assist the revolution by living clean. But with this 5G magnetical killing field, destruction of them only possibility. Tell you what I want.
When the Rasta man them come together like the torch and the wicked catch a fire. Tell you what I want. When they get to you, them try fi better, and the system try fi turn them in a shatter. Tell you what I want. On Babylon, highly Selassie rain down, lightning and thunder. Tell you what I want. Tell you what I want.
Oh, yeah, hear them a go feel. Never this Selassie, I will bust the 7 sea. Oh, yeah, hear them a fi go feel. Every ex a government fi bow down and kneel. Revolution must be solution. Speak out your message to the institution. Them and them corruption bring beer pollution. That now go help build with generation.
Tell you what I want. When the Rasta man them come together like the torch and the wicked catch a fire. Tell you what I want. When they get to you, them try fi better, and the system try fi turn them in a shatter. Tell you what I want. On Babylon, highly Selassie rain down, lightning and thunder. Tell you what I want. Tell you what I want.
Pressure bus pipe and archangel.
Majesty.
Fire. Fire burning.
Tell you what I want.
Ever blazing fire, universally. Babylon can't stop the one, yeah. Yeah. Hey, come on from me farm with your ignorance. Me don't care you are what kind of vigilance. Between me and me herbs there is no division. This iron and religion. Hey, me no smoke me one herb for a special reason. Oh, you be make that specialness leave you. We don't take Babylon, me and play evil Steve. Ready to crush them like weeble. I cannot afford to let you take my challenge. Not even a seed from a slip. You want the herbs all rising the morning. There you go, troubling herbs. Hey, cannot afford to let you take my challenge. Not even a seed from a split. Yeah, you want the herbs all rising the morning. There you go, troubling herbs. Hey, watch out the fights around the Eden. Me still a burn morning and evening. Blessing on top of blessings receiving. The earth free them deceiving. Hey, me wonder how you get to know me sacrament. Stop the vehicle and I ask the documents. Me know for sure this had no accident. Still I see prepare the top for them. I cannot afford for you to take my challenge. Not even a seed from a spliff. You want the earth all rising up on us. There you go, troubling her.
You're tuned in to
Cannot afford for you to take my child.
Always representing the Guyanese music hall of the
country. You want the herbs all rising the malice. There you go, shoveling herbs. And just one jar, and you have to carry a coat. I and I a herbalist, we have to bust the throat. Ganja, we are promote. Against the people do not take no oath. Aye, Mother Nature don't give I the go ahead. Aye, so me now want see the flower dead. Nothing funny can't jump in a our bed. Them this gun and flower bed. You hear that? Aye, and that's the fun to let you take my challenge. Not even a seed from a slip, yeah. You want the herbs all rising on my legs. There you go, troubling herbs. Hey, and that's the fun for you to take my challenge. Not even a seed from a slip, yeah. You want the herbs all rising on my legs. There you go, troubling herbs. Better you go. Better you go.
Voice of a phenomenal artist out of Guyana by the name of Natural Black. You know how we do around this time? We got the motivational quote for you. Yes, Martin, up and running.
Yes, and the quote for today reads, "To accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream. Not only plan, but also believe." I'll repeat that. To accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream. Not only plan, but also believe. That is the motivational quote of the day.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's Monday, and that one should really kind of inspire people to, dream big, think big. Sometimes we just kind of fall into like a doldrum of not really dreaming bigger than where we are, but it's always good, pursue those dreams. Motivation right here in The Rush. We got more music, more vibe. When we get back with it, we're going to give you what we're going to be talking about today. Of course, you can hit me up on +592 641 0945. Leave your comments or questions in the comment section, or you can hit Martin up on
305-713-8595.
Why, fire burn them drugs. Yo, I not. DP Records is not lie. Hey, Rasta seed practically, and then me want the proper color. Like everybody popping Molly, then is bare folly going on in the alley. Rasta seed actually, and then me want the proper color. And them would rather pop a Molly, then is bare folly going on. For sheer spliff nowadays I just can't bother, cause some in only rolling up the weed with grabber. No, it's all kinds of other things they're putting inside, talking about it make them bother. So there's no love for them one another, and there's no enough for them mama and them dada. Who in sniffing them a swallow? I not just now follow past me chalwa. Rasta seed practically, and then me want the proper color. Like everybody popping Molly, then is bare folly going on in the alley. Rasta seed actually, them don't support the ganja rally, and them would rather pop a Molly, then is somebody gonna murder. Hey, if it's not Molly, then the sugar and the eggs, white rum, cocaine and cigarettes. Sprite with cough, syrup and Xanax. It's only Jano with them coming with next. I know we mashing up the youths them head. Them excited when I trigger figure press. Say them want see inside of somebody flesh. Them like when people dead. Why? Rasta seed practically, them me want the proper color. Like everybody popping Molly, then it's bare folly going on in the alley. Rasta seed actually, them don't support the ganja rally, and them would rather pop a Molly, then it's bare folly going on. Enough youths get caught in the web, but this time youth you need to reflect. on yourself and show some respect. Your parents,
You're tuned in to
don't forget.
DJ Malachi, always representing Guyanese music all
What
the time.
influence not get the check. Anytime, anywhere it get the check, you know we step it, get recheck. Hey, Rasta see practically, and then me want the proper color. Everybody popping Molly, then it's carefully going on in the alley. Rasta seat actually, them don't support the ganja rally, and them would rather pop a Molly than yeah, somebody gonna murder. Rasta seat practically, and them me want the Cali. Everybody popping Molly, then it's carefully going on in the alley. Rasta seat actually, and then me want the Cali. Like everybody popping Molly.
I love this one coming out of Isle of Man. Gotta say a big shout out to the guys all the way in Sapphire. I hope you're having a great day. Hey, it's a hot and sunny day in the capital city, Georgetown, Guyana. We got a lot more in store. Of course, we got to give you an idea of what we're going to be chatting about today in today's discussion. We want to talk a little bit more about, the development of the industry in Guyana. When we say the industry, we're talking about the music industry. We also want to make some emphasis on the coming together of individuals, not only in Guyana, but, across the diaspora as well. And how we, incorporate what it is that we do, because we know that the music industry is changing exponentially. It's dynamic at this point in time. There's AI, there's all kinds of other bits of technology. So how do we best, utilize what is available so that we can push forward as the creatives? That's some of the stuff we're going to be talking about today. Make sure you hit me up on plus 592-641-0945. Leave your comments, or you can leave your questions in the comment section, or you can hit Martin up on
305-713-8595.
More music, more vibe on a Motivational Monday.
One aim, one destiny, one king of kings. Haile Selassie the first. Whoa, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah. Cease your fire in Lebanon, yeah. Cease your fire in Pakistan, yeah. Cease your fire in Afghanistan. African, Indian, Europeans, we all are one. Created by the masterful hand. Don't let segregation divide you, man. Uplift the rights and put away the wrongs. No negative, positive ideation. That's why you got to cease your fire in Guyana. Cease your fire Venezuela. Cease your fire in Jamaica. Let consciousness rule all over. Instead of this tug of war life. Every day we witness poverty and striving. This tug of war life. While the youth them searching for an honest life. Tug of war life. Every day we witness race, hate and striving. This tug of war life. Rasta man I tell them we hail highly high. Hand wash hand, make hands come clean. Enough the one do good, them prefer to be mean. Don't think about the future, to them it's just a dream. Then come around and act like them supreme. Rasta don't join them team. Earth is the fullness thereof. I and I got to share up. Instead of this tug of war life. Every day we witness poverty and striving. This tug of war life. While the youth them searching for an honest life. Tug of war life. Every day we witness race, hate and striving. This tug of war life. Rasta man tell them for hail highly high. Where there's no justice, there'll be no peace. That's as real as it seems. Over land and distances, the people keep calling for relief. Them say too much civilian casualties, can't make out identity. In the midst of hunger and disease, that's not what we need. In this tug of war life, we witness poverty and strife in this tug of war life. Tug of war life, while the youth them searching for an honest life. Tug of war life, tug of war life. Every day we witness race, hate and strife in this tug of war life. Tug of war life. Rasta man tell them for hail highly high. Cease your fire in Lebanon, yeah. Cease your fire in Pakistan, yeah. Cease your fire in Gaza land. African, Indian, Europeans, we all are one. Created by the masterful hand. Don't let segregation divide human. Uplift the right, put away the wrong. No negative, positive vibration. That's why you got to cease your fire in Guyana. Cease your fire Venezuela. Cease your fire in Jamaica. Let consciousness rule all over. Instead of this tug of war life, tug of war life. Every day we witness poverty and strife in this tug of war life, tug of war life. While the youth them searching for an honest life. Tug of war life, tug of war life. Every day we witness race, hate and strife in this tug of war life, tug of war life. Rasta man tell them for hail highly high. Tug of war life, tug of war life. Every day we witness poverty and strife in this tug of war life, tug of war life. While the youth them searching for an honest life. Tug of war life, tug of war life. Every day we witness race, hate and strife in this tug of war life, tug of war life. Rasta man tell them for hail highly high. Whoa, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Voice on MBI, and of course, gotta say a big shout out to Redemption and Redemption Studios. You know how we do. New music, new vibe. We motivate you on a Monday. Hope you're having a great Monday. Remember, again, if you're driving, take it easy out there.
More time you can't take the crime and violence, you know. I'm just have to seek a quiet place and ask the most out for guidance. Yeah. Cause when I see no love in them eyes at all. All envy when we climb the wall. Tell them the most I choose I. And all them do is abuse I. But just say he will never refuse I. No compassion in them speech at all. Even no man bow down with them feet up all. It's like them can't see. It's like them don't care. It's like them don't deal with love because them don't care. Me hear them run down money and get run down. Rasta stay in the hills and I run downtown. Me hear police them a run downtown. Man I run eye down at all. The eye stand firm like wall. Tell them the eye nah creep and the eye nah crawl. The eye nah stoop low. The eye and I stand tall. And the eye, but I just in the most I jar. So here I cry, oh Lord, cause me not see no love in them eyes at all. All envy when we climb the wall, tell them the most I choose I. And all them do is fuse I, but just say he will never refuse I. No compassion in them speech at all. No remorse even no man bow down in them feet of ball. It's like them can't see, it's like them don't care. It's like them don't deal with love because them don't care. How you forget it and accept it when the youth them want it. Kill innocent people and talk about how them want it. Good seeds feel so I chant it. How you feel take life and you not got the power to grant it. Your heart is not clean. You want to cross to get to use them dreams. And you now build them self-esteem. What the eye wait for is for the most life intervene. No love in them eyes at all. All envy when we climb the wall. Tell them the most I choose I. And all them do is abuse I. But just say he will never refuse I. No compassion in them speech at all. No remorse even no man bow down to them feet of all. It's like them can't see. It's like them don't care. It's like them don't deal with love because them don't care. Everywhere you go, yeah, things are escalate. It's like enough man in the world lose them faith. Enough now enter Zion gate. Enough of them a try, but enough of them still late. Me wonder what they Fire and brimstone, him start to fling down. Where you walk around, me not see no love in them eyes at all. All envy when we climb the wall. Tell them the most I choose I. And all them do is abuse I. But just say he will never refuse I. No compassion in them speech at all. No remorse even no man bow down in them feet to ball. It's like them can't see. It's like them don't care. It's like them don't deal with love because them don't care. Them run down money and get gunned down. Rasta stay in the hills and run downtown. Me hear police them a run
You're
downtown.
tuning to DJ Malachi.
I stand firm like wall. Tell them the I not creep and the I not crawl. The I not stoop low, the I and I stand tall. And the I put I trust in the most I jar. So here I cry, oh Lord, cause me not see no love in them eyes at all. Them envy when we climb the wall. Tell them the most I choose I. And all them do is abuse I. But just say he will never refuse I. No compassion in them speech at all. No remorse, even no man bow down in them feet to ball. It's like them can't see. It's like them don't care. It's like them don't deal with love because them don't care. No love in them eyes at all. Them envy when we climb the wall. Tell them the most I choose I. And all them do is abuse I. But just say he will never refuse I. No compassion in them speech at all. No remorse even no man bow down in them feet to ball. It's like them can't see. It's like them don't care. It's like them don't deal with love because them don't care. No love in them eyes at all. Them envy when we climb the wall. Tell them the most I choose I. And all them do is abuse I. But just say he will never refuse I. No compassion in them speech at all. No remorse even no man bow down in them feet the ball. It's like them can't see. It's like them don't care. It's like them don't deal with love because them don't care. No love. And set it up, you know. Elements, Fireman crew and who? Set it up, yeah. No time for waste in a Babylon. Me say we stepping out, yeah. Elements Ras Magnum, blues. Alright, yeah. Me say we stepping out, yeah. Stepping out today. Stepping out, yeah. Elements Ras Magnum come fi say, now I need. Stepping out, yeah. Stepping out today. Stepping out, yeah. In a sister Babylon, them not care. Hey, the lion with the crown is our emblem. The ice cream and gold we come fi sell them. Ras Magnum elements we come fi tell them. Babylon is the only problem, yeah. We treading through Babylon, we not friendly. Hot the fire, steel and iron, we are bending. Little get to use them blood, this a spill them. You know lift them up or you not build them. Me say we stepping out, yeah. Stepping out today. Stepping out, yeah. Elements Ras Magnum come fi say, now I need. Stepping out, yeah. Stepping out today. Stepping out, yeah. In a sister Babylon, them not care. Hey, stepping out, yeah, we say we stepping out. Too much innocence, all Babylon, them living out. Billions of people, see set them killing out. Them fighting when my name, hey, yes, them hearing out. Babylon, them a demon, better them one chilling out. I don't know your rasta make them know who we healing up. Still I see I's making them, now make me spell it out. Well, tell them I was all we not selling out. Hey, me say we stepping out, yeah. Stepping out today. Stepping out, yeah. Elements Ras Magnum come fi say, now I need. Stepping out, yeah. Stepping out today. Stepping out, yeah. In a sister Babylon, them not care. Down in the spin,
yes, them
tuned in
lost
to
in the room.
DJ
Well, in Germany, 15 them from
representing Guyanese
Kajumba.
music
Just
all
hear
the
that
time.
and them ball out boom. Look like the end of time coming soon, yeah. So run, come and listen this ya tune, yeah. Rasta Baba just sweep them out with them broom, yeah. Like in the film what them call Blue Lagoon, yeah. Babylon like vampire in the full moon, yeah.
We say we stepping out, stepping out, stepping out, stepping out, yeah. Stepping out, stepping out, stepping out today. Stepping out, stepping out, stepping out, stepping out, yeah. Elements trust my clean comfy say. Now I'm stepping out, stepping out, stepping out, stepping out, yeah. Stepping out, stepping out, stepping out today. Stepping out, stepping out, stepping out, yeah. And I see say Babylon them no care.
Hey, Babylon they talk about the birds. They're nothing but the vulture. All these nice sweet words, and the end they always fuck up. All they use them they crucify. Don't know but truths are culture. Liquor youths them grow and destroy their future.
Slam Radio, London's Good Times Radio.
Need help disposing of those large items your standard garbage service won't or can't remove? Looking to get rid of old furniture? Not sure how to ditch those old appliances you stored away in your basement or backyard? Have construction debris to remove? Having a bunch of junk lying around can be an eyesore. And not to mention, failure to get garbage pickup can cause problems like bacteria and mold growth. Finally ready to get rid of your excess garbage? Well, no need to worry. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. Let the friendly professionals at Solomon Garbage and Junk Removal Services handle it for you. Why not turn to the #1 source for safe, fast, affordable, and of course environmentally friendly trash hauling services in the New York tri-state area? Do it for you. We handle commercial and residential jobs. Everything and anything goes. Contact us at 347-898-2419 or 347-336-8556 or visit us on the web at solomongarbageandjunkremoval.com. Let us do your dirty work for you.
Cut and clear, blaze the chalice, make the water go some. It make we go so, we make it go some. Yeah, you know this is Guinea Pepper the Saga, Mr. Backlack, some ganja pan so over them, Mr. So over the overload, representing for Cut and Clear Radio, the biggest, the baddest. Just don't change your dial, let's make trial.
When you need quality, affordable machinery parts, Eddie's Machinery Parts Supplies is there for your needs. Bobcat, Doosan, Yanmar, Isuzu, Kubota, and other machinery parts. Parts ranging from seal kits, bushings, pins, alternators, starters, solenoids, filters, mufflers, water and oil cylinders, fans and switches. We also stock engine rebuild kits, undercarriage parts, rubber and metal tracks, rollers, motors, sprockets and buckets, lubricants, engine, hydraulic oil, gear oil and grease for your machinery. 83 Old Road, Eccles, East Bank, Demerara. Contact us on 698-0535 or WhatsApp 600-3619 or 233-2635.
The beat of the Caribbean. Majestic music. The sound of the now generation.
Be a part of the fastest growing media platform, period. Let Majestic Music Radio take your product, service, or business to the next level. Our 24-hour radio platform reaches a huge listening audience in and around the tri-state area and beyond. Advertise with us and watch your sales grow. At Majestic, we can create and produce your 30 or 60-second commercial. Call 347-803-0051 to set up an appointment today. Majestic Music Radio, the beat of the Caribbean in New York.
Majestic Music Radio.
Radio, the beat of the Caribbean in New York. Non-stop entertainment 24 hours daily, featuring talk shows, DJs, and so much more. So call us 347-803-0051. Advertise with us today, 347-803-0051. Majestic Music Radio, where the beat counts. You heard?
The views, information, or opinions expressed during this program are solely those of the host, guests, and callers involved in the program and do not necessarily represent the views of Majestic Music Radio, its management, other hosts, or advertisers. Majestic Music is not responsible and does not verify for accuracy of any of the information contained in this radio program. This program does not constitute medical or professional advice and is solely for entertainment purposes only.
Whoa, 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 na na na. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Whoa, whoa, no. Timing is everything, and everything in its own timing. Yeah. Rastafari is everything. Words on power, manifesting law. Timing is everything, and everything in its own timing, yeah. Rastafari is everything, words of power, manifesting law. Now is the time for you to wake up and live, yeah. Love is the only way, so wake up and live. Joy and happiness is all that I bring. Words of hope and inspiration I sing. Timing is everything, and everything in its own timing, yeah. Rastafari is everything, words of power manifesting Lord. Timing is everything, and everything in its own timing, yeah. Rastafari is everything, words of power manifesting, yeah. I saw him wash his servant's feet. Wake and conscious mind and defeat. One glorious intention and seat. Head of parliamental deceit. Hey, they mislead and manipulate. Them propagate weed and I spread it. Plant a seed and graduate. Smoke the weed and meditate. Lord, timing is everything. Everything in its own timing, yeah. Rastafari is everything, words on power, manifesting law. Timing is everything, and everything in its own timing. Oh, Rastafari is everything, words on power, manifesting law. Them doctrine and them dogmas disqualify I. Highly I Selassie, I never deny I. Without beginning and no ending, you see the youth them multiply, yeah. Make sure you give them knowledge of the mystery and them culture. I'll get full and a popular in pop culture. Tell me have to tell them about them roots and culture. Defend the faith against culture. Pop culture breed and duplicate. Them want money so them fabricate. Hollywood feed them lies and delusions illuminate. I live to last year, I defend the faith. Timing is everything, and everything in its own time, yeah. Rastafari is everything, words of power, manifesting, yeah. Timing is everything, and everything in its own time, oh. Rastafari is everything, words of power, manifesting, Lord, hey. Timing is everything, and everything in its own time, yeah. Rastafari is everything, words of power, manifesting, yeah. Rastafari. Yeah, man, Majesty, more life and more love, you know? Yeah, man.
2, 3,
yeah. 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 Promise, I say, yeah.
away
You're
if you
tuned in to
want.
DJ Malachi.
Can even run if you want. You can't run from your heart, yeah. And you can't talk what you want to. And you can't do what you want to do. You can't run away from yourself. Yeah. Jah help me to deliver now. The lightning in the words when me yaki ya know. To the small and the bigger now. Tell me what them figure now. I see them all in for peace, but not justice. Snacky, ya know duties, it's no fun again. Easy cash, blood money, it a run again. Big gunman down tongue again. Trigger happy cowboy. The West can't be one again. I want to some of them. Walk away if you want, yeah. Can even run if you want. Hey, you can't run from your heart, yeah. And I mean, say, you can talk what you want to. Ooh, do just what you want to do. You can't run away from yourself. Yeah, Rastafari on the hill again. With me children, planting the food, cause just said the selfie till again. Times hard, but youths, you have to chill again. Can't go bother with the crime, gun violence, and no steal again. I know you can't afford to bring it in. Now why is your guns to the killer them? Another body drop down still again. Is a better future, me a will them roll. So me say, walk away if you want, yeah. Run away if you want, yeah. You can't run from your heart, yeah. And you can't talk what you want to, yeah. Do just what you wanna do, yeah. You can't run away from yourself. Fight to deliver now. The lightning in the words when me yaki ya know. To the small and the bigger now. Tell me what them figure now. I see them crying for peace, but not justice. Snaggy ya know. Duties, it's no fun again. Yeah. Blood money it a yes run again. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, oh. Walk away if you want, yeah. And you can even run if you want. You can't run from your eyes. And you can't talk what you want to. Do just what you wanna do. You can't run away from yourself. Rasta man, me day up on the hill again. With me children, planting the food, cause just said the selfie till again. Times hard, but we fit chill again. No bother with the gun crime, blood spill again. I know you can't afford to bring it in now. Why is your guns so the killer them? Yeah. Promise I talk it, man. You don't know the things that Rastafari live. Rastafari.
This is for Guyana. Guyana.
Alright. Far, far away, through the rivers of Northwest, away from the city, cause the treatment is heartless. Who becomes gunman? Some smart man. Who are the smartest? Whenever me go bushman, me no want live. No way. 83,000 square miles. We have everything, and we the near isle. 83,000 square miles. You can't fear right. You tell me a lie. Hey, 83,000 square miles. We have everything, and we the near isle. 83,000 square miles. And we can want the real high. Gold mining
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyanese music all the time.
It's we create that day, as we quiver, let them mad ya. I do give thanks for them trad ya. Still if me no get nothing from Nadia, I still love you Guyana. Hey, hey. 83,000 square miles, we have everything with a near aisle. 83,000 square miles. Remember this, you can't pay right, hey. 83,000 square miles, we have everything and with a near aisle. 83,000 square miles. Aye, region 1 night. Aye, weekend holiday in Guyana. All 6 different races behave in decent manner. Weekend holiday in a cold Kaituma. No rumor can't stop the youth them in Mabura. No way. 83,000 square miles, we have everything, and with a near aisle. 83,000 square miles, aye, none of them can feel right. 83,000 square miles, we have everything, and with a near aisle. 83,000 square miles, aye, region 1 the high, aye.
Voice of a Natural Black. And now I had to drop that one today, Monday, 83,000 square miles. You're in tune to The Rush, Guyana's industry show. We're the only syndicated show out of Guyana, South America. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're there. You know how we do it different. We motivate you on a Monday through the music. And of course, in just a few, we're going to get into today's discussion. Don't touch that dial. Don't go nowhere.
Truth crushed earth shall rise again. No lie can live forever, because the moral arm of the universe is long, and it bends towards justice.
If you're afraid of the truth, it will beat you. If you don't stand for the truth, you will die. If you're afraid of the truth, it will beat you. Oh yes. If you don't stand for the truth, you will die. Fighting single-handed with the music, roots rebel music. Breaking the chains, setting captives free. And like a rock of Gibraltar, I man will never falter. Once Jah is with I fear no guy. Come on, a real revolutionary, revolutionary, revolutionary in Jah army. Yes, man, a real revolutionary, revolutionary, real revolutionary in Jah army. They've tried so long to keep us blinded from the truth. Reframe the Bible so I and I look like the brute. But time has come, eyes are opened, truth revealed, Yahweh spoken. So stand up for your rights, now make heed and prosper. Just be a real revolutionary, revolutionary, real revolutionary in Jah army. Come on, a real revolutionary, revolutionary, real revolutionary in Jah army. Oh, 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 yes. Oh, yeah, yes. Oh, God, I know. Oh,
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyanese music all the time. Jackie Jack.
Now it's our time. Me say the world can't save if Israel no gather no. Can't save if Israel no gather no. So what you say? Are you ready? Yes, to be a real revolutionary. Revolutionary. In your army, no boy can swallow it. Say man a real revolutionary, revolutionary, revolutionary. In the army, say man a real revolutionary, revolutionary, revolutionary. In the army, no boy can swallow it. Yes, man a real revolutionary.
Yeah. Sort out. Things cross out. Yeah. Oh, the wicked want exempt me. Bring material thing just to tempt me. I had an experience of the century. You fi see what them present me. Yeah, me no believe nothing what they want tell me. Still goods them a sell me. But me full of experience, and the blessings surround me. Millions I make so with the innate. None of them can go around me, just can't go around me. Hey, me full of experience, and the blessings surround me. Millions I make so with the innate, and none of them can go around me, just can't go around me. Hey, them a itch with the house and me page the Tyler. Burn them out and purge them out with Carilla. Me feel closer to things you want take me wider. You corrupt the dirty thought me Clyder. Then again, me no love how you treat me neither. Who in a passenger seat cannot be driver. Real revolution everywhere call a panda. We run fire with bala ganja. Aya, me full of experience, and the blessings surround me. Money I make so with the innate, and none of them can go around me, just can't go around me, no. Me full of experience, and the blessings surround me. Millions I make so with the innate, and none of them can go around me, just can't go around me. The very say, they go me things, Mr. Officer. Me a prepare myself to go Africa. You know no love, you know no heart, that's why you drop it, sir. And you are just road trafficker, officer. Yeah, the only way things are going, you have the leg up, the chains and the shackle. No envy your brother to him win the lotto. Remember all the things you got to do. Yeah, no do nothing you know we not do. No do things to make we argue. So you're sorry and beg for pardon. Arrest me know them I got charge you. Hey. When it comes to the ladies, I experience a lot from your baby. I had full control of the Mercedes. She said to bring him on the lazy, no way. I'm full of experience, and the blessings around me. Millions I make so with the innate, and none of them can go around me, just can't go around me, no. Me full of experience, and the blessings surround me. Dollars have to make so with the innate, and none of them can go around me, just can't go around me, no way.
It's Monday, you know, we're going to give you that real motivational music to give you the vibe, get you going back to work today, Monday. Of course, we got to jump into today's discussion, and you can hit me up on +592 641 0945. Leave your comments in the comment section, or you can hit Martin up on seems to be having a little connectivity problem again. Martin is in NYC. All right, so just about 20 minutes after the hour, we want to jump into today's discussion for today. And we want to take a closer look at, you know, the growing industry in Guyana, the music industry, focused on that. And as well, we want to kind of look at it as it affects the diaspora as well. Because one of the things that, I got to comment about is that a lot of our creatives seem to be in a very tumultuous period right now. There's lots of arguments online, a lot of fallouts for absolutely nothing, really. Because in one case, I thought it extremely funny when somebody was saying, "Oh, how could you put your name in my stuff and all of that?" And I was like, but the thing is, every, let's say, contract is different based on what the agreement was. If I'm putting in the financing and I've paid for certain things and I want to recoup my money, I will make a contract that says, okay, this is your percentage and this is my percentage. And there's no way you can argue that if I'm the investor. And there are different arrangements in the music industry. So I want our creatives to kind of understand that it's not set in stone. All right. And there's no, okay, well, this is my share and that's your share. It's all decided before you get into the booth and do your thing. All right. And it's also if you write the song as well, because a lot of the artists of today don't do a lot of writing. So we have specialists that do songwriting. I'd say a big shout out to JT, all the way in, is it Orlando? Somewhere there. He's one of the really good songwriters. And shout out to all those songwriters doing great music for a lot of the artists. Our superstar artist, St. John, wrote that song for Beyonce, Brown Skin Girl. You know what I'm saying? So we got to focus more on how we cooperate as, the Guyanese creatives and to build a network so that we work together instead of, who owns this and who owns that. And there's an argument even before this stuff gets out there. We need to kind of slow it down and understand the business of music. This is a very vital point, if we're going to move forward really in a positive way. And I hate to see almost every now and again, there's a big outburst on social media and people are talking about, the disrespect, what they have experienced in the business. I mean, it happens everywhere else. But, in our community presently, it seems to be a hindrance. All right. That's just my take on it. It seems to be a hindrance on us moving forward as the creatives. And we need to stop that. We need to look at our overall image and, what we want people to look at us as. Are we just a group of argumentative people, or are we the ones who are going to be, creating that vibe, that new vibe for people to follow?
You see, the problem with that, bro, is once you don't understand the business of music, you just kind of throw yourself in a wormhole, right?
Yeah.
Now, when I came in, I didn't know the business. I could be honest. I didn't know the music business, but I understood business in general. And that is what kind of helped me, because when I'm doing contract work, when I'm doing distribution, when I'm doing publishing, everything is based upon agreement. And in business, I started off in selling chicken, selling snacks. So you could imagine I looking for the best price for my product. So imagine if I'm buying music or selling music, I am also still looking for the best price for my product. And that is how I operate in business. So if you see me moving, and as the argument go today, your name on the artist thing, that is because I conducted my arrangements in that manner. When I came in, I came in with an agenda. I wanted to be on top of the entertainment industry when it comes to the Guyana sector. I wanted to do certain things. I positioned myself in a way where I could benefit holistically long term.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's the other
you know what was sorry, you know what was funny? That I mean, when I told an artist when he called me and he was trying to get some advice, and I said to him, I said, you know, a lot of the times, you guys really are you just get the fame, but on top in the business aspect of it, in some arrangements, you will get like between 3 and 13%. And he was like,
and
no
that's
way, that
right.
could never happen. I was like, okay.
That's you see, business back in the days when you was actually selling music, whether it be on a CD, a
Physical
flash
copies.
drive, a cassette, then you used to
Yeah.
make money. Compared to 2025 and moving forward, it is very
Yeah.
hard to monetize your streaming because
Mm-hmm.
other companies is determining how much our views is cost.
Correct.
When compared to back in the days, I could have sell a t-shirt and a CD for $100 or $1,000, and if you pay it, you pay it. If not, you don't pay it. You understand me? But that
Correct.
money would have came directly into my pockets.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
we're also dealing with a
I
different time.
Yeah, we're dealing with a different time. A lot of people are now opting to go back to physical copies of their product. All right, I've seen a pretty nifty pretty nifty thing like one rapper did, which is to basically create a card, and the card has like a flip out point where you can plug it in whether to any phone, whether iPhone or Android, and you could also plug it into a computer.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah, you
and you
have
have
to
a
find
physical copy
several
of the
ways.
music. Yeah, yeah.
Correct.
I do believe that moving forward. I mean, the creatives have to look at the industry a lot differently. They cannot depend on YouTube and the streaming services to get them what they want. Yes, you're going to get a bit of notoriety. People will be able to access your music a lot faster. But while we're on this topic, one of the things too that, our artists, and I think a lot of the artists in the Caribbean region do not understand, is the aspect of marketing. It is an extremely important part of getting your music to your audience. Marketing has to be on the top of your list. Although you may create good music, if nobody knows about it or it's not marketed well, it's going nowhere.
I agree. I agree. And again, it's understanding the business. For the artists them from what I've seen, they just think it's, oh, I go in the studio and I put out my song on Audio Mac or SoundCloud or YouTube and Spotify and I done. But that is not even the beginning because you ain't even talk registration, which is where they now have any problems with. You ain't talk actual copyright because registering is not copyright, right? So you ain't talk the publishing, the masters, you ain't talk the
Yeah.
splits. There's several
Mm-hmm.
different layers that they haven't no knowledge of. And
Yeah.
this
Then
is where we now
and
see as soon as they learn something, a problem arise.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the thing. That is the nail on the hammer on the nail right there. Is as soon as they learn something new, an argument ensues in the entire grouping. Because they were not prepared and they were not looking at the industry from a business standpoint. They're only looking at it from, I think, as a fantasy standpoint. Like you mentioned, you just get in the booth, you make good music, and you expect to blow up. You want to
Yeah,
be
man.
a touring artist and all of that. It doesn't happen that way.
Correct. I know majority of the artists them getting it just because whether it be the males, oh, we can get some females out of this, see, and we make little money. Yeah, but majority of the time is for the females and the popularity, and for the females, well, I can't say directly, but some of them waste their
Nah, them
time
women
too.
like their money. Them female artists love their money, bro.
Yeah, but loving the money and understanding, you have to understand the business to get the money, or you have to have
That's a fact.
faith and trust in somebody who actually know the business.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But it all comes back to your arrangements. You could have the best arrangement or you could have the worst. Like
yeah.
back in the days when they used to give 360 contract. Everybody thought a 360 contract was a killer.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody liked it. But 360 contract was actually one of the best things to have, in my opinion. Because a
Yeah,
company would invest in you 100%. and they're
Mm-hmm.
taking everything. So if you're making money from doing dubs, if you're making money from selling clothes, if you're making money from whatever, from the music itself, the only way you
Yeah.
get there is by an investment. So
True.
imagine you as an
True.
artist coming out with your merch line this week, your earrings next week, kind of like Rihanna. You're coming out with your
Yeah.
Fenty makeup, coming out with this and that. Which artist you seen doing all that today? This is why we
And
can't
that
get
that
nowhere because we don't understand the contractual arrangements.
not only that, the fact that if a company is investing in you, you're gonna get advance, which is more like a loan, but it is an advance on what they project that you will be able to make, and you have got to focus that money and your attention on really putting out great music that will help that company to recoup, whether it's a personal invest, it is a single investor, or it's a company. That's the way you got to structure your stuff. You just can't believe, like, I don't know what is this delusion, or that a lot of our artists go through, that they believe, and I've heard a lot of artists say this particular thing. Oh, they're gonna be what they're signing away their life and all these kind of things, which really doesn't make sense. And not only in the Caribbean, we've heard this. I mean, Martin and I do extensive traveling, and we realize it's a worldwide problem, especially especially in the Caribbean, though. But it's not like it's not a problem outside of the Caribbean, because, like Martin mentioned, a lot of people feel just registering their music with a PRO. Okay, well, yeah, that's it. But when you register with a PRO, it's just for tracking purposes. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you will know where your music is and how to find it based on the ISRC codings. All right. Outside of that, you've got to put in your work.
A lot of times these people take these things for granted, man.
Mm-hmm.
I believe if every artist decide to sit down and review their contractual arrangements, review their discussions, review everything. Just
Yeah.
take time and do that.
Mm-hmm.
Just like how you go to work and you have multiple functions, you have to have the same level of functionality when it comes to your music business. So at the
Do
end
you
of the
think
day,
they view it? Do you think they view it as a job, though? Because just like people go to a 9 to 5, right? A lot of
mhm.
artists don't view their music business as a business or as a job, and they don't realize
Well,
you have to
I
spend more time and money in that area.
correct. I know for sure they don't, because if they used to do it as a job, they would have gone farther. For me,
Yeah.
I view my aspects of things that I do as an actual job. I get up in the morning and prepare for radio
Yeah.
on time.
That's what
And
we
if I
do.
can't make it, I can't make it. That is how it go. Just like a regular job. But
Yeah.
I'm there. I'm clocking in, I'm clocking out. After broadcasting finish, I go to the next job.
Mm-hmm.
Because who
Job
else is
number
going to
two.
find the money for me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You
And as
understand?
mavericks in the business, I mean, we have to make our skill set work for us.
The end
You
of
know.
the day is perspective and understanding.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as long as you have a clear perspective of what you want, who you want to work with, and all these things. I've seen artists say, "Oh, during interviews, where would you like to see yourself in 5 years, 10 years?" And they give these big, brilliant dreams and ideas, which is no problem dreaming big, like the quote said, right? Dream big, but then you have to work towards that dream. You can't just get a dream and left it. And this is
Yeah.
why, for instance, a lot of people's complain today, oh, I when the dreaming in reality, they forget the dreams when they wake up. Of course you will forget the dreams because you haven't put nothing towards remembering or
Yeah.
working towards it once you do remember.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it again, like you mentioned earlier, is about a work ethic. I mean, you got to put your shoulder to the wheel. And even if you bring people on board who are supporting you as your team, you have to realize, especially as the artist, that you are the CEO of that company. And you have to ensure that the members of your team are comfortable. If they need to be paid, you need to pay them. Because this is how
Exactly.
you're getting your dream, not their dream, but yours, accomplished. But I think they have it twisted where they believe people who are on their team share their dream and not understanding that it's a business for a lot of people. It's not about sharing
Mm,
dreams, it's about a business.
exactly, brother. I mean, it's tough. I know it's tough in this time, eh? It's very tough to be in the industry because
Yeah.
it is changing every day. We are fighting steadily against AI now.
Yeah.
Different music forms is confused and owning your music now.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a way, trust me, there's always a way. I was talking to one of my artists yesterday, and we was talking about the same Spotify lawsuits and all these things, how Spotify now have the right to control your music, to own your stuff
Yeah.
when you sign up. So I'm thinking, well, hey, if we go this other avenue here, then we control everything. Plus, we could go and sell vinyls, we could sell CDs, we could do whatever we want, we could sell our merch. But
Yeah.
there's another avenue. Why is the strictly government? Why is it the
Why is
population?
it? That's what we
So
say in
the fact
Guyana,
that the
bro.
population is rising up today, it reflects on the individual themselves. Because if
Yeah,
I
it
could
shows.
find
It
several
really shows the
avenues,
laziness. Mm-hmm.
correct. If I could find avenues when business drop, also have to find avenues when it raises. But the key
Mm-hmm.
thing is
I
to
mean,
look at it as a business. This is how we survive.
just to give them an example, I mean, this rapper in the U.S., Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P. to that guy. I mean, he really came up with a nifty idea, which was having his merch with a barcode that basically leads you to his music. You know, even a T-shirt with a barcode that sends you to his album, stuff like that. So it goes in tandem, hand in hand. You have to understand the business of music, especially if you're gonna get and move forward the way you want to move forward. And you've got to be willing to have people invest their money in you. And when they do, you have to set up a regime so that they get repaid, or else nobody would want to do business with you because it's about a business. For example, if you want to do something that's major and you go to the bank for a loan, you've got to show that bank that you have the ability to repay the loan.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to show them the work ethic, and you've got to show in terms of how your bills are, what kind of money you deposit into the bank, for them to say, okay, we're willing to take the risk. But if you're not doing anything like that, and you just want people to shell out their monies, although that does happen, but we know the kind of people who can shell out their money, people who you may not want to really cross, you know. So you got to be careful in your music business, in doing your business, that you've got to be able to repay. If somebody is investing in your business, you've got to be able to show them a mechanism of how you're going to repay. And a lot of the times, people will say, okay, well, let me own this part of it, let me own part of this. And a lot of our artists are not willing to do that. This is why they're in a stagnated position. And not only Guyana I'm talking about even in the Caribbean, because this is what keeps us back, not understanding the business. Like you rightfully said, Martin, the business aspect of it is critical for us to move forward.
Brother, it's also respecting yourself. You know, once
Yeah.
if you understand that, hey, I need to get up when the day come. Or for actually in the music industry for artists, they work better at night. I've seen this
Mm-hmm.
hundreds of times. So
Yeah, yeah,
if you sacrifice your night shift, right, and do
yeah,
what you have to do as a normal business, and this is why I think artists don't really make it today because they don't have a brick and mortar, they don't have an office to walk into.
yeah,
So
yeah,
when you walk in the office like a normal 9 to 5, there's 10 people there, the accountant, the permanent secretary, the clerk, the cleaner, whatever, right?
Yeah.
They don't have this. Oh, it is me going into the studio, not remembering you still have to pay the light bill and the internet bill and the engineer.
The AC.
Exactly. So not remembering you have to do these things. So, oh, I make a $10,000 but I make a $100,000 for a show. Yeah, back in the studio, we eating, we drinking, we partying. Not remembering you have the necessary things to reach the next level right there.
Correct.
And
Correct.
this is the
You got
downfall of
to pay your bill.
artists today. They treat the studio like a strip club or like a nightclub. Right?
Yeah.
Because even
And
the
they treat their
nightclub is a
business
business.
like- Yeah. And what they don't understand is that it's about reinvesting that money, constantly reinvesting in order to get up to the top. Because if you don't have an investor, who's going to do it? Don't you have to go into your pocket to do it? You have to keep whatever money
the end,
you
it
make,
is your
you're going to
business.
reinvest. Yeah. You got to keep reinvesting. And I don't think they fully understand the reinvestment part. Because like you mentioned, is the Hennessy, is the weed, is the full partying in the studio, and they ain't gone nowhere yet. They just produce a song.
Yeah, man. I mean, even in my time, I've written all that off in taxes. Every time we had a gathering, because it's not a party in the business, it's a gathering. It's a business gathering, right? You have to be able to
Yeah.
word these things from the IRS and even the
Yeah.
GR in Guyana. If you're having a studio session and 10 people is there, it's a gathering because obviously you're drinking, you're having an environment, you are producing product, you are working. That is the lab.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Producing the content that's necessary. Yeah.
Correct. So you sign your contracts right there. You eat your chickens, your wings, you have your alcohol. It's a business being conducted. This is just the manner in which it's being conducted, but it's still a business being run.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
artists, labels, executive managers needs to understand this. It is important to treat everything you do like a business.
True.
Even
And
if
not
you're
like
doing gospel
Guyana
music.
is a sport. Is sporting time in Guyana when it's studio time, really. You know, we've seen that on numerous occasions. I even see artists do it live as well. It's like they having a party in the studio. More or less, instead of focusing on what kind of lyrics you're delivering, what is your target audience? Because I think they take their heads out of the game when they get in the studio. And a lot of people don't even focus on, if you're coming together, we're sitting down to discuss, okay, so our next project that we're going to work on, our next album, who's our target audience? What are we going to do to test the waters to ensure that when we do drop some music, it hits? How are we going to structure the marketing plan to market this album? So these are things that they need to discuss. Instead, they're more drunk than anything else.
I mean,
And
they have to get it together.
Yeah, they gotta. We gotta get it together, especially in the Caribbean. And like you mentioned earlier, AI is a big impact force on the creators right now. In my estimation, is forcing people not to think, because even editors now have there's AI editing software that allows you to create videos and to do all kinds of stuff, which really you couldn't do in the past with this AI. But again, it's in my estimation, it's just dumbing down your creative skill. All right. So we need to focus on how we keep a certain level of authenticity and creativity still alongside all of the technology-based stuff that is coming out. Just almost 15 minutes to the top of the hour. We got to wrap up this hour of the discussion for today. Of course, we will join you again in the third and final hour. We got more music, more vibe, and we can step aside, pay some bills, and come right back. The Rush, Guyana's Industry Show. Don't touch that dial. Don't go nowhere. We're the only syndicated show out of 83,000 square miles.
On the road of life, the road of life.
tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyanese music all the time.
To see the sun shine. Put on your armor now. I'm awaiting to see the sun. Ready for the battle now. I'm awaiting to see the sun shine. Put on your armor now. I'm awaiting to see the sun. Ready for the battle now. A tall flame tree. Strong winds bow me down. Alone, ship on a billow. But faith, it keeps me moving on. I'm awaiting to see the sun shine. Put on your armor now. I'm awaiting to see the sun. Ready for the battle now. I'm awaiting to see the sun. Put on your armor now. I'm awaiting to see the sun. Ready for the battle now. I said here, out in the rain. Are all of my cries in vain? Deep in my conviction, yeah, I've been waiting for tomorrow. I'm awaiting to see the sun shine. Put on your armor now. I'm awaiting to see the sun. Ready for the battle now. I'm awaiting to see the sun shine. Put on your armor now. I'm awaiting to see the sun. Ready for the battle now. Oh yeah. On the road of life, you gotta be true to you. Oh, on the road of life, no matter what
Selassie, I focus my eyes, lift up mine eyes to Mount Zion, giving praises and supplications. Lift up mine eyes to Mount Zion, habitation for all generations. Yes, lift up mine eyes to Mount Zion, giving praises and supplications. Lift up mine eyes to Mount Zion, habitation for all generations. Yeah, yeah, yes. Got to migrate into the holy hills, holy hills. Got to proclaim the anointed of righteousness. The fullness Ethiopia stretch forth to Hail Selassie. It is written in prophecy, for Hail the one who opened the seals. He is my provider, buckler and shield. Don't need what this world has to offer. Too much slave master, despise the monster. You could never prosper, could never, never. That's not clever. I lift up my eyes to Mount Zion, giving praises and supplications. Lift up my eyes to Mount Zion, habitation for all generations. Yes, lift up my eyes to Mount Zion, giving praises and supplications. Lift up my eyes to Mount Zion, habitation for all generations. Yes, my brothers, don't get weak because of tribulations and abominations, corruption, pollution, and defilements in abundance, mixing up the generation. So never get ungrateful and forget to pray. Forget to count the blessing day by day, to give the breath of life and the earth as your own. No need to give way your heart and soul. Got to cure to drop through the altar. So I lift up mine eyes, awake and arise, arise. Lift up mine eyes, awake and arise. Whoa, lift up mine eyes to Mount Zion, giving praises and supplications. Lift up mine eyes to Mount Zion, habitation for all generations. Yes, I lift up mine eyes to Mount Zion, giving praises and supplications. Lift up mine eyes to Mount Zion, habitation for all generations. Yeah, yeah, yes. Don't you be bound by the system. Come make we live up fully again. And your eyelids will be overwhelmed. Yes, yeah, yeah, yes. Incline not your heart to the evil things. Come make we live righteously again. Step up into the heavenly realms. Higher, yes. Lift up my eyes to Mount Zion, giving praises and supplications. Lift up mine eyes to Mount Zion, habitation for all generations. Yes, lift up my eyes to Mount Zion, giving praises and supplications. Lift up my eyes to Mount Zion, habitation for all.
I'm in the big apple, but like the apple where rotten. Scientists, we are gone. The nature played role, man. Give me on, they said, one go on the yard, one go on the yard, one go on the yard. Tell them this, man, the one go on the yard, one go on the yard. Oh, I feel empty. Every day I feel like I am in the cemetery. Can't play football out the road, cars too plenty. Can't make nice about to score. Who rich or who popular, listen, come knock on your door. No, I can't take it. In this your days you can't fake it. Friendship long time, yes, you know you can't make it. Too much SMS around the place. You see the message, but you can't see no face. Oh. La 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 la. Tell them this. La 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 la. Scientists, them not know for Germany to sit and how yeah, they can't make it. Mankind life, them can't fake it. Them find it home it is. So why they want that how it a glow in the night? Next upon them agenda, they catch the refugees will surrender. Them claim, oh, them find them on them, then them find them organs gone. Them dig out the liver and them kidney. So come along and sing this song if you're with me. One go on me yard, one go on me yard, one go on me yard. Tell them this, me one go on me yard, one go on me yard. Oh, I don't think. Hey, you scientists, your judgment you not gonna miss. Hey, take out the man organs, sell it to the dangagans, just for a little extra dollar. Science, what is the matter? You just can't sit and sleep no way. They're on you like a prayer. And if you fall in the streets, they rush your body like me. Hey, la 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 la. Tell them this, la 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 la. One go on the yard, one go on the yard, one go on the yard. Tell them this, one go on the yard, one go on the yard.
Slam Radio, London's Good Times Radio.
Need help disposing of those large items your standard garbage service won't or can't remove? Looking to get rid of old furniture? Not sure how to ditch those old appliances you stored away in your basement or backyard? Have construction debris to remove? Having a bunch of junk lying around can be an eyesore. And not to mention, failure to get garbage pickup can cause problems like bacteria and mold growth. Finally ready to get rid of your excess garbage? Well, no need to worry. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. Let the friendly professionals at Solomon Garbage and Junk Removal Services handle it for you. Why not turn to the #1 source for safe, fast, affordable, and of course environmentally friendly trash hauling services in the New York tri-state area? Do it for you. We handle commercial and residential jobs. Everything and anything goes. Contact us at 347-898-2419 or 347-336-8556 or visit us on the web at SolomonGarbageAndJunkRemoval.com. Let us do your dirty work for you.
Cut and clear, blaze the chalice, make the water go some. It make we go so, we make it go some. Yeah, you know this is Guinea Pepper the Saga. Mr. Backlack, some ganja pan so over them, so over the overload, representing for Cut and Clear Radio, the biggest, the baddest. Just don't change your dial. Let's make trial.
When you need quality, affordable machinery parts, Eddie's Machinery Parts Supplies is there for your needs. Bobcat, Doosan, Yanmar, Isuzu, Kubota, and other machinery parts. Parts ranging from seal kits, bushings, pins, alternators, starters, solenoids, filters, mufflers, water and oil cylinders, fans and switches. We also stock engine rebuild kits, undercarriage parts, rubber and metal tracks, rollers, motors, sprockets and buckets, lubricant, engine, hydraulic oil, gear oil and grease for your machinery. 83 Old Road, Eccles, East Bank, Demerara. Contact us on 698-0535 or WhatsApp 600-3619 or 233-2635.
The beat of the Caribbean. Majestic music. The sound of the now generation.
Be a part of the fastest growing media platform, period. Let Majestic Music Radio take your product, service, or business to the next level. Our 24-hour radio platform reaches a huge listening audience in and around the tri-state area and beyond. Advertise with us and watch your sales grow. At Majestic, we can create and produce your 30 or 60-second commercial. Call 347-803-0051 to set up an appointment today. Majestic Music Radio, the beat of the Caribbean in New York.
Majestic Music Radio, beat of the Caribbean in New York. Non-stop entertainment 24 hours daily, featuring talk shows, DJs, and so much more. So call us 347-803-0051. Advertise with us today, 347-803-0051. Majestic Music Radio, where the beat counts. You heard?
The views, information, or opinions expressed during this program are solely those of the host, guests, and callers involved in the program and do not necessarily represent the views of Majestic Music Radio, its management, other hosts, or advertisers. Majestic Music is not responsible and does not verify for accuracy of any of the information contained in this radio program. This program does not constitute medical or professional advice and is solely for entertainment purposes only.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyanese music all the time.
Trying to find a one made me sick. All this pain wanna make me quit. I won't stop till I get my fix. Why you think I done made this trip? I heard that you can make me fit. They say that you can make me lit. Why you sending me to this river? How much time you gonna make me dip? 1 time for my arrogance, 2 times for my pride, 3 for idolatry, 4 for the pain that I'm trying to hide, and 5 is for my vision, 6 to fix my destiny, 7's just to show me practicing is necessary. Know this, even if you find
Most High Jah, you know, deliver and protect always. Right about now, we need to draw nearer and nearer to the Most High. No matter who you are, where you are. See? Yes, sir. Never get to you strength. Yes, I know. Jah will deliver us. Yes, the Most High will deliver us. I know Jah will deliver us. No matter how them a fight and a fuss. Oh, I know Jah will deliver us. Yes, the Most High will deliver us. I know Jah will, even at the point I feel like giving up. Oh, the system set away. Graduate from university with student loan to pay. But the little money where we earn, I know that left me concerned. Oh, how can we survive when our basic needs are costing more than our salary? Oh, yeah. The system they create is to keep us slaving, working, building their economy. Oh, Lord. I know they don't care for the poor, but we need some open doors. Jaja, please go before. Can't take the pressure no more. Cause I know Jah will deliver us. Yes, the Most High will deliver us. I know Jah will deliver us. No matter how them a fight and a fuss. No, I know Jah will deliver us. Yes, the Most High will deliver us. I know Jah will, even at the point I feel like giving up. Yeah, no more them can't trick us. Cause them used to give the youth them round the road big gun fi boss. The youths them wise up. I want them meds and them a rise now. Youths go on the faith. Cause I tell you I know that Jah is great. Oh, cause I know Jah will deliver us. Yes, the Most High will deliver us. I know Jah will deliver us. No matter how them a fight and a fuss. No, I know Jah will deliver us. Yes, the Most High will deliver us. I know Jah will, even at the point I feel like giving up. Yeah, although they depress us, in order to see victory, hunt your goal, no idle stuff. Get on, you just hold on. You have the strength, my brother, just press on. Keep holding on. Empress men enchant the psalms. Keep holding on. No matter how the pagan them a gone. Cause we were born kings and queens. Take control, take the lead. We were born kings and queens. Take control, take the lead. We were born kings and queens. Time to take the lead. With perseverance we'll achieve. Selassie, I will give us what we need. Cause I know Jah will deliver us. Yes, the Most High will deliver us. I know Jah will deliver us. No matter how them a fight and a fuss.
You're tuned in to DJ
I know Jah will deliver us. Yes, the Most High will deliver us. I know Jah will, even at the point I feel like giving up. Yeah.
Never give in, no. Oh, never you worry. Oh, yeah. I know the battle is not over, even though sometimes we get knocked down. But as my future draw closer, my sight gets clearer and my mind more sound. Everybody has a mold for you to fit, but that is the pressure that makes people
feel safe and secure. The ladder will be greater than the former, and that is a guarantee. It's the mind of a matter for me. Make us sudden, yo, me I walk with the king, always within. No weapon formed against me shall win. The battle scars on my skin, but yet still me sit on top of the victory like a lizard on a limb. Hey, my faith up like Job. Now go sell out when it gets up down the road. Now get fed up and give up. Yeah, we fill my cup, watch me now. Blessings overload. That is why I don't worry when the trials begin. There's always an open door. I have all the assurance to win. In him I feel safe and secure. The ladder will be greater than the former, and that is a guarantee. It's the mind of a matter for me. Ooh, I know that there is more to my story. Getting over with me yet. I'm telling you there's more to my story. See, it's a win that is already set. No matter what the enemy chat about, you'll never ever get to cut me out. 'Cause there's more to my story. Getting over with me yet. Yeah. I don't worry when the trials begin. There's always an open door. And I have the assurance to win. In him I feel safe and secure. The ladder will be greater than the former, and that is a guarantee. It's a mind of a matter for me. I know that there is more to my story. Getting over with me yet. I'm telling you there's more to my story. See, it's a win that is already set. No matter what the enemy chat about, you'll never ever get to count me out. 'Cause there's more to my story. Getting over with me yet. Yeah, sing it out. Keep holding on, things will change. It's already been arranged. I know we'll never ever leave you. His promises are true. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tommy, yeah. Well, I said I woke up this morning, everything intact. That's enough reason to give you praise. Oh, you're the ancient of days. Oh, what a wonderful feeling. Surrounded by the ones I love and feel the warm embrace. Oh God, my hands are raised. But when I open the papers and I turn on the news, for a minute I was taken back. Missing murder, corruption, domestic abuse. I couldn't deal with that. And I said, Jesus.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi.
I don't want to live in fear. And I heard Jesus say to me, last time I checked, son, me no need no hair from the body. Oh yeah, last time I checked, my ways are better and my thoughts are higher than yours. Last time I checked, my blood was enough, is enough for you. And your life is hidden me, and I'm still good. The last time I checked, I see all the times and seasons. You have the final say. All we have to do is pray your kingdom come. Let your will be done. People need someone to believe in. So many, many voices out there, but we know you're the only one. True life in the sun, but we're not breathing enough for reaching other people them. For a minute I was taken back. False prophets on the rise and darkness in their eyes. I cannot deal with that. I said, Jesus, tell me how you see it. Come and free us. I don't want to live this way. And I heard Jesus say to me, last time I checked, oh, me no need no hair from nobody, not even you. Last time I checked, my wisdom and my ways are better than yours. Last time I checked, my blood was enough. It is enough for you. Your life is hidden me, and I'm still good. Hear me now, you were living in the last days. I'm pouring out to my spirit in your I'm still good. Let me say it again. Last time I checked, me no need no hair from the body. Oh, last time I checked, I'm the one who determines the bounds and the habitation of my people. Last time I checked, my blood, is in the fire, and your life is hidden in me, and I'm still God. Nobody can snatch it. Your life is hidden in me, and I'm still God. The enemy just have to watch it. Your life is hidden in me, and I'm still God. The last time I checked.
Is a disaster, only one spiritual being make better. It's the Almighty. I love my friend, I love my enemy, I love all my family. One creator living, all are we. It's the Almighty. I never ever will forget all of the lessons Almighty teaches me. All of the goodness I receive and all the miracles Almighty shows me. When storm is rising in my sky and all the colors of the clouds are looking strange, I never worry cause I know exactly who and what will give me good change. Positive change, yeah. It's only the Almighty help me. It's only the Almighty keep me. It's only the Almighty guide me. It's only the Almighty in me. It's only the Almighty help me. It's only the Almighty keep me. It's only the Almighty guide me. It's only the Almighty in me. I got inspiration, I got skill to heal a nation, I got talents and one being blesses me. It's the Almighty. Oh Lord, oh Lord. And if my house burn up in fire, I will cry and I will holler. One being give I a better home for free. It's the Almighty.
You're tuned in to
I never ever will forget all of the lessons Almighty teaches me. All of the goodness I receive and all the miracles Almighty shows me. When storm is rising in my sky and all the colors of the clouds are looking strange, I never worry cause I know exactly who and what will give me good change. Positive change, yeah. It's only the Almighty help me. It's only the Almighty keep me. It's only the Almighty guide me. It's only the Almighty in me. It's only the Almighty help me. It's only the Almighty keep me. It's only the Almighty guide me. It's only the Almighty in me. Listen to what me tell you now, all is the greatest. Almighty supernatural and the devil is a pest. The devil is a quick 100 meter of sweat out of breath. Almighty is 10 miles effortless. The devil is like a silver coin, light and frail. Almighty is all nature and life everywhere. Oh, come join in one loving team on the scene, bathe in righteousness and keep your heart clean. It's only the Almighty, mighty, 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 Almighty. It's only the Almighty.
We're back with you in the Rush, Guyana's Industry Show. You know how we do? It's Monday. We motivate you with that great music, great vibe, that authentic music out of 83,000 square miles. If you never heard it, then you know what you got to do. You got to log in each and every day of the week from Monday to Friday, 1 to 4 in the UK, 8 to 11 in the USA, Canada, Guyana, and the Caribbean. Right here with us, Guyana's Industry Show. We're the only syndicated program from Guyana, emanating from Guyana, South America. All right, so we got to drop back into today's discussion. We're talking about the industry, the effect of, the lack of education in the creative music industry, and of course the impact of what's happening in terms of the AI systems and all the other things that go along with developing this particular industry in Guyana. And this is something that I know there is a bit of shuffling of feet now to get it in order. We've been out of the entire, let's say, WIPO, the World Intellectual Property Right Organization, for quite some time, and we are planning to be rejoined with that also to contribute to the whole development process, which would help us. And I've also heard through the grapevine that CARICOM will be looking at an overall umbrella to guide the copyright issue forward across the Caribbean. I'm also hoping that we look at it from a protectionist standpoint, where we want to not integrate with every other culture. We're talking about outside the Caribbean diaspora, but also to maintain our cultural diversity in the Caribbean, because one of the things that we have lost over time, for example, when I used to go to school and I used to read the Caribbean textbooks, we used to deal with Pat and Roy and Bernancy, and we used to have a lot of our old folk stories, which included the Moon Gazer, Papa Boa, even in Grenada, where they had the La Jablesse, and these kind of mythical characters. In Guyana, there's like the mermaid and the Canaima buck and all that kind of stuff. So we've kind of moved away from a lot of our our cultural expressions, our mythical stories, a lot of that, and we've kind of they've been watered out of the educational system, because when you look at the textbooks now, you don't see the emphasis on cricket, for example, which was prominent in our culture after slavery. The British left that with the colonies. A lot of our upbringings on certain stories, the Bear Nancy stories, where Nancy was this really smart spider that came up with really nifty ways of getting others to do exactly what he wanted. We have lost all those very cultural stories to the dynamic of what? Social media. All right? And because we haven't locked in a lot of our cultural diversity in terms of the whole PRO, and the protection is where we would literally protect our stuff. I know Trinidad and Tobago has a thing that they do in the run-up to Carnival, and I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. In the run-up to Carnival, Trinidad and Tobago, on the radio stations, they will say, okay, well, in the run-up to Carnival, the radio stations would have to play a lot of the soca artists that create music in Trinidad and Tobago. I know Barbados is heavily into that as well. A few of the other Caribbean territories, I know Grenada is growing in their carnival because it's a much safer environment than Trinidad and Tobago. But no, we still need to have the protectionist laws to protect our unique cultural expressions, like the masquerade, all these other, cultural diverse things that come out of the Caribbean really have to be protected. And I'm hoping that the leaders in the Caribbean are looking at the issue, because we have culture in several nations that are dying, and our cultural expressions are dying. I remember even long before Christmas, around this period, if you went to Georgetown, you were able to see the guys from Buxton with the masquerade, and the masquerade troupe was so big. It was almost as though that there was a party on the streets when these guys came to Georgetown. But now I notice it's dwindled to a point where you kind of you can count the individuals who are participating in the masquerade. I know Montserrat as well. They're heavy on the masquerade culture. In Antigua and Barbuda, they're heavy on the carnival blended with the masquerade culture. So you see, we need to really look at what we have from the Caribbean and protect it, and to foster it and to bolster it by injecting capital into it. I know, especially in Guyana, President Ali has made mention of the fact that, he's going to look at this cultural issue and they're going to be putting a lot more capital into it. But I'm hoping that, again, they bring individuals who do understand how we build this capacity, how we protect, how we showcase, and how we market. I know there's a new tourism minister in place. I'm hoping that she also understands the plan overall, and she's willing to be guided by individuals who are participating, who are players in that particular creative industry. Because a lot of the times, like for example, like I mentioned before, in the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport, there was and still is a minister who does not understand what culture and that is all about. So he will come up with ideas that are not really fruitful ideas for building our capacity. All right. Building free studios and stuff is all good, but it really undercuts those individuals who were privately, over years and years, over decades, they have been investing their money in making sure that they have the cutting edge tools, the studios to record the artist. And now that the government is getting involved with it, I suggest that they really create a think tank to guide where these investments go, because I do believe that the investments should go to those studios that have been really working with our artists. Some of them are not even Guyanese artists, because I know studios like Rough Gut Studios works along with Jamaican artists when they come to Guyana, with Grenadian artists, with St. Lucian artists. So we need to understand how, one, that we protect our culture and our dynamic expressions. And we also, spread what we have across the Caribbean region, because Guyana is a member of CARICOM. This is where the CARICOM heads of government, the secretariat is in Guyana, in Lilindau. And we need to understand, sit with people in the community, create think tanks that will help to guide policies that will then help us to create a better, mechanism for our creatives across the region, not only in Guyana, but across the region in the Caribbean, because it's not only Guyana.
You may see some change. I do hope that we will be seeing some change, especially in the culture department. Right?
Yeah.
But we could only hope. At the end of the day, we as business individuals, people in the industry who's operating, is who have to kind of put the best foot forward and make things happen with or without the government. Because that is really and truly the only way an economy could maintain itself. The economy doesn't maintain itself by public sector. It maintains itself by the private sector, whether it be the small pushcart man and these sort of things, whether it be the shop owner, the big business owners. This is our real economy maintains and sustains for a long term.
But while you mention the private sector, I'm also hoping that the private sector, they're listening, and I'm hoping that they also look at the issue of investing in the creatives in Guyana, because one of the things I've mentioned for years is that we have so many multi-billion-dollar companies and firms in Guyana, and we haven't seen them come out and endorse artists, endorse writers, track and field individuals, nobody, and these creatives or these people in those sectors need a lot of assistance. And if you endorse as a multi-billion-dollar company where you provide, let's say, $4 to $5 million per year, let's say to an artist or a writer, you will definitely see more creativity coming out, because that artist is able to pay for more studio time to get certain things done, even pay for writing, all of that. And better quality productions in every single way. With the athletes, they will have better equipment, they will have better transportation to get to the grounds that they need to have their practice sessions. You will have better athletes. All right, so it's all about looking at your country. And again, we always make reference to this, is not what the country could do for you, but what you could do for your country. And for these big businessmen who, at the end of the year, declare billions of dollars, and you never see them actually come out and say, listen, we're endorsing this artist, we're endorsing this writer, we're providing not a grant, but we're providing monies to help to grow these people who we see as exceptional or could be exceptional. All right. So you gotta we the private sector's gotta look at these things objectively as well, because as they're talking about, you only hear private sector meetings when it's all about money making in Guyana, but you don't hear them come out and have these these same press conferences where they're endorsing athletes, writers, artists, people who are making other meaningful contributions.
I do know the fact that Guyana don't support the individuals, whether it be in sports or entertainment. But what I know for sure is when all these big American companies come down, we're gonna see a major change, right?
Yeah. We're hoping to see a
that
shift.
change is gonna come in the form. Yeah, that change is gonna come in the form of in America, as an athlete, I could write a letter and give it to Walmart or Target or any other company.
Yeah, and they would endorse. They would endorse. I mean, I don't know what is the major problem with our people, especially in the Caribbean. And we got multi-million-dollar firms, for example, in Trinidad. Well, I know Angostura, they do a bit of that because they've partnered with, for example, Vibes Cartel for the Street Vibes rum. I know several other companies throughout the Caribbean who kind of partnered with artists. But what is happening in terms of not the stars from the Caribbean who've already established themselves, but what is going to happen to the upcoming individuals, the individuals who are striving to get there? I remember at one point in time when Digicel came to Guyana, they did an endorsement deal with Times 2, which was Adrian Dutchin and Jomo Primo. They did an endorsement deal. GT&T did an endorsement deal with Firstborn, which I thought was a good thing, a good initiative. But I haven't heard or seen any more endorsements over the time. I haven't seen much. I haven't seen other companies because we got Anson McCall. There's so many other. There's Massey. There's so many other companies. And we're not talking about just donating products or donating stuff or donating a small sum of money to a creative or somebody who is in the athletic field. But we're talking about, actually setting up a mechanism where the creatives can have long-term, something long-term that's helping them to build their craft, that helps to support. That helps to support them, because without these things, I mean, we're gonna have a serious, and it's falling back, as you can see. Our culture is definitely being eroded. You can see that.
Well, I think ExxonMobil is doing an excellent job in setting the example of how things should be done and where it should, where we should be leading, because they have pretty much supported all of sports. As far as I would have seen, they have been supporting the sports industry, right? And that is good, because now athletes could be able to say, well, I am doing I am preparing for Olympics, or I'm preparing for the qualifyings of footballs or World Cup or whatever, right? Basketball and things. And you've seen ExxonMobil plastered on everybody's skin today, especially in cricket.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You see their little logo. I got a comment from somebody who was listening. They said the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport needs to educate the business sector on how they can capitalize on that, what we're talking about, and it must not be a kickback or a benefit to the business sector. That I really love that comment, because it really goes to show that in terms of what the government should be doing, and we've mentioned this on several occasions, they should be educating the private sector. All right. They should be giving the private sector, let's say, if you contribute meaningfully to society, and this is one of the rules that I don't understand why we do not have them enforced in Guyana, where companies, after declaration of their billions of dollars at the end of the year after taxes, there should be a specific regime put in place that says, okay, 10% of that goes back to the community. Because I know, excuse me, for example, in Barbados, in Trinidad and Tobago, there are these regimes where these multi-billion-dollar companies have to contribute to the community in which they make or generate all these funds.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a certain percentage that they have to give back.
The thing with that, Malachi, is our business structure is very different. We don't understand business in Guyana. And I probably used to operate the same way in my early days. But since I've moved to America and understand the capitalist system, right, I have a broader perspective on business. Because now in Guyana, majority of the business is under the house business or the mom and pop shops or whatever the case may be, right?
Bottom house.
Correct. So
Yeah.
because it is in that regime, we bug the taxes, meaning that we try to skip off on taxes, or we don't declare what we make, holistically and so on. Unlike America,
In reality, they get away with it. Yeah.
Yeah. In America, you want to declare everything because you're able now to write off more in taxes. For instance, let's look directly at the endorsing of athletes and these sort of things. ExxonMobil is able to endorse cricket, completely pay for everything and do everything, because if they invested $10 million in the cricket matches when it comes to Guyana, they're able to write off $10 million.
Write off. Exactly.
And this is what the smaller businesses need to understand. If you want, there's a backdoor to skim the money off the top too, right? Because you could be investing in your little nephew, your little niece, and have them playing football or basketball or whatever the case may be, track and field. And that money going right back into the family. This is how the capitalist system works. You could invest in 3 individuals in the community, and you know that money is coming right back in because they have to come and spend that money back at your shop.
Right back at the community. You see, this is what I'm talking about. You have, for example, in Guyana, we've got beverage companies that make billions of dollars per year. And we don't see that level of investment. That's what I'm talking about. In the swimmers, in the athletes, in the writers, in the musicians, in the players of instruments. It just takes me back to this comment that I just read where, the government should have somebody who understands these the methodology and the strategies, and they're the ones who should be engaging with the private sector to get a lot of this information dissemination out there, so that the private sector knows, listen, we will facilitate tax write-offs and certain incentives if you invest in our people. Whether it's a Guyanese company, whether it's an offshore company or a foreign company, hey, you can invest. And I think creating that atmosphere of investment in our people, in our creators in Guyana, will help to bolster. And I hope that this overall look at the CARICOM's IP and intellectual property right law really brings into perspective all of those things, because we're not only talking about Guyana here, we're talking about the entire archipelago of the Caribbean, which also, and we also got to mention Belize, who is part of our system and stuff like that. So we have to understand that in order to grow and combine, I noticed 4 nations in CARICOM decided, okay, we're going to fast track the Treaty of Chagaramas, which would be Barbados, Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago, and Jamaica. They just decided the other day that, listen, all citizens of our 4 territories can go to any of the 4 territories. They can live, they can work, they can also access healthcare and everything, just like they were in their respective territory. And that is a fast-tracking method, for CARICOM. I'm hoping that the other members of state see the potential for growth, because by now, I mean, the Treaty of Chaguaramas was signed in 1973. We are in 2025. And now 4 of the territories have decided that, listen, we can't really keep having discussions, having meetings, wasting time about how we're going to implement strategies. Just allow it to happen. And I got to commend those 4 nations for just moving ahead, you know, and creating that environment. And it just so happens that those are the 4 really the biggest economies in the Caribbean. Guyana, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, and Jamaica. You know, these are some of the biggest territories as well. So I'm glad that that has happened. And I'm hoping that, you know, we are able to foster, when we're looking at the issue of IP for the Caribbean, we're able to come under one umbrella. Structure protection is necessary. The protectionist laws first, and then the enforcement of those. Martin, your final words before we got to wrap it up for today. Today, Monday, Motivational Monday.
Well, in the Ministry of Culture, I do know we have 2 ministers, a senior and a junior. So I know one of the individuals is a businessman. So I do hope that we could see some type of change, some type of regime shift, and of course, working along with all the other ministries that would be in connecting with the Ministry of Culture.
Yeah. Well, for me, you know, my thing is always been on the IP law issue. We need to sit down with the Attorney General. We need to form these think tanks, Mr. Anil Nandalal, and let us work together as a team to understand how we move our protective laws forward and how we enforce those laws to ensure and broaden the scope, because we cannot keep existing on 1954 English common law. We got to wrap it up for today. Today, Monday. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. Follow our pages as well. And of course, stay glued to the rush each and every day of the week. That's from Monday to Friday, 1 to 4 in the UK, 8 to 11 in the USA, Canada, Guyana, and the Caribbean. Remember, again, if you're driving, to take it easy. Look out for those not looking out for you. And as we say in Guyana, one people, one nation, one destiny. Love your world. Love you, Guyana. We out of here until tomorrow.
Why? I not take on no stress. I not take on no stress. Why?
You're tuned in to
I not take on no stress. I not take on no. I keep my head to the sky, my 2 feet on the ground as I try through this life. I not take on no stress. I'm gonna be just fine, but I ain't gonna deny. Almost lost my mind. I not take on no stress. Don't you get me frustrated. I'm trying to keep on elevating. I can't afford to lose my cool. No, I and I can't farm fool. Something's telling me I'm the greatest. With a split from my lip. I keep my head to the sky, my 2 feet on the ground as I try through this life. I not take on no stress. I'm gonna be just fine, but I ain't gonna deny. Almost lost my mind. I not take on no stress. Hey, move, no pressure me, no. Come with some positive energy, yeah. No, me no want hear about the war. No, I know much man they doubt so far. Well, look how long we tell them self is stop it. When you speak out, it's like them want to change the topic. The man who build the weapon, them still a make the profit. Do the worst crime and want take off in a rocket. Me know them want cut and left the planet. So now get hot, them can't stand it. This year one ya hit harder than granite. Anything them not like them want bomb it. But I won't let them stress out my brain. I won't sit down and complain. Roll my spliff up and light the flame. I keep my head to the sky, my 2 feet on the ground, as I trot through this life. I not take on no stress. I'm gonna be just fine, but I ain't gonna deny. Almost lost my mind. I not take on no stress. I keep my head to the sky, my 2 feet on the ground, as I trot through this life. I not take on no stress. I'm gonna be just fine, but I ain't gonna deny. Almost went crazy. I not take on no stress.
Majesty. Yeah, man, heights of glory, you know. Okay, yeah, man. Burning.
Tell you what I want. When the Rasta man them come together like the torch and the wicked catch a fire. Tell you what I want. When they get to you, them try fi better and the system try fi turn them in a shatter. Tell you what I want. On Babylon, highly Selassie rain down, lightning and thunder. Tell you what I want. Tell you what I want.
Yeah. Worries when the youth them side the truth and start refine the frequencies where them mind are use and purify them thoughts and them desires too while meditating in a little quiet room. And worries when them realize the earth is a living being and we assist a revolution by living clean. But with this 5G magnetical killing field, destruction of them only possibility.
Tell you what I want. When the Rasta man them come together like the torch and the wicked catch a fire. Tell you what I want. When they get to you, them try fi better and the system try fi turn them in a shatter. Tell you what I want. On Babylon, highly Selassie rain down, lightning and thunder. Tell you what I want. Tell you what I want.
Okay, I hear them a go feel. Never this Selassie, I will bust the 7 sea. Okay, I hear them a fi go feel. Every ex a government fi bow down and kneel. Revolution must be solution. Speak out your message to the institution. Them and them corruption bring beer pollution. That now go help build with generation.
Tell you what I want. When the Rasta man them come together like the torch and the wicked catch a fire. Tell you what I want. When they get to you, them try fi better and the system try fi turn them in a shatter. Tell you what I want. On Babylon, highly Selassie rain down, lightning and thunder. Tell you what I want. Tell you what I want.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyana.
Pressure bus pipe and archangel. Majesty. Fire. Fire burning. Tell you what I want. Why? Fire burn them drugs. Yo, I not. DP Records is not lie. Hey, Rasta see practically, and then me want the proper color. Like everybody popping money, them is bare folly going on in the alley. Rasta see it actually, and then me want the proper color. And them would rather pop a molly than is bare folly going on. For sheer spliff nowadays I just can't bother. Cause some in only rolling up the weed with grabber. Now is all kinds of other things they're putting inside. Talking about it make them bother. So there's no love for them one another. And there's no enough for them mama and them dada. Who in sniffing them a swallow. I not just now follow pass me chalwa. Rasta see it practically. And then they want the proper color. Like everybody popping molly. Them is bare folly going on in the alley. Rasta see it actually. Them don't support the ganja rally. And them would rather pop a molly than is somebody gonna murder. Hey. If it's not Molly, then the sugar and the X. White rum, cocaine and cigarettes. Sprite with cough, syrup and Xanax. It's only Jah know with them coming with next. I know in mashing up the youth them head. Them excited when a trigger figure press. Say them want see inside of somebody flesh. Them like when people dead. Why? Rasta see it practically. Them me want the proper color. Like everybody popping money, then it's bare folly going on in the alley. Rasta see it actually. Them don't support the ganja rally. And them would rather pop a molly than it's bare folly going on. Enough youths get caught in the web. But this time youth you need to reflect on yourself and show some respect. Your parents' teachings don't forget. Mindful of the friends you select. But influence that get the check. Anytime, anywhere we get the check. You know we step it, get recheck. Hey, Rasta see it practically. And then me want the proper color. Everybody popping money, then it's bare folly going on in the alley. Rasta see it actually. Them don't support the ganja rally. And them would rather pop a molly than yeah, somebody gonna murder. Rasta see it practically. And them me want the color. Everybody popping money, then it's bare folly going on in the alley. Rasta see it actually. And then me want the color. Like everybody popping money, then it's bare robbery and
Majesty. Archangel. It's a fire princess. This said the fire of the blaze. Man take offense and them say can't be too dread nowadays. I and I no fear dirty Bobby wrong. See them and them evil no sway. Them corrupted depart from his majesty. Highly I Selassie I we pray. Now
Rastaman policy, yes, peace and love. So burn out the enmity, the hate and the grudge. Grudge because the vendors of the faith don't budge. Because we're born as the warriors of flames and blood. We not go dwell up with the scanners and pigs in mud. Cause anything not right, it get an instant run. Fire bomb. So wolf are coming like a sheep play clown. Don't think like you're wise like the great Solomon.
This let the fire of the blaze. Woman take offense and them say can't be too dread nowadays. I and I no fear dirty Bobby wrong. See them and them evil not says. Them corrupted depart from his majesty. Highly I Selassie I we pray. Now just weights and balance. When the earth return to naturality. Why man to man is so unjust a pedigree. As it was, you know it ever shall be. Hey, just weights and balance. Judgment I go catch you, Mr. Wickedy. In a nuclear, no fear technology. Man to woman, a life energy. Hey, they said the fire of the blaze. Man take offense and them say can't be too dread nowadays. I and I no fear dirty Bobby wrong. See them and them evil no sways. Them corrupted depart from his majesty. Highly I Selassie I we pray. Now
overall, it's hard to be yourself beyond the wall. Cause nowadays no Rasta preaching Paul. That's why them fire on a stall. Liberty is on a string that's some appall. I thought them was a real but that's a fall. Like them na yes Selassie call. Them sit down in a bar with alcohol. Them choose to stoop to conquer, that's a call. Them quick to sell out like a stall. You look the part but really you're a fraud. Don't call yourself a liar, you're a fraud.
This let the fire of the blaze. Man take offense and them say can't be too dread nowadays.
I and I no fear dirty Bobby wrong. See them and them even lost face. Them corrupted depart from his majesty. Highly I Selassie I we pray. Now
one aim, one destiny, one king of kings. Haile Selassie the first. Whoa, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah. Cease your fire in Lebanon, yeah. Cease your fire in Pakistan, yeah. Cease your fire in Afghanistan. African, Indian, Europeans, we all are one. Created by the masterful hand. Don't let segregation divide you, man. Uplift the rights and put away the wrongs. No negative, positive ideation. That's why you got to cease your fire in Guyana. Cease your fire Venezuela. Cease your fire in Jamaica. Let consciousness rule all over. Instead of this tug of war life, tug of war life. Every day we witness poverty and striving. This tug of war life, tug of war life. While the youth them searching for an honest life. Tug of war life, tug of war life. Every day we witness race, hate and striving. This tug of war life, tug of war life. Rasta man I tell them we hail highly high. Hand wash, hand make hands come clean. Not the one do good, they prefer to be mean. Don't think about the future, to them it's just a dream. Then come around and act like them supreme. Rasta don't join them team. Earth is the fullness thereof. I and I got to share up. Instead of this tug of war life, tug of war life. Every day we witness poverty and striving. This tug of war life, tug of war life. While the youth them searching for an honest life. Tug of war life, tug of war life. Every day we witness race, hate and striving. This tug of war life, tug of war life. Rasta man tell them for hail highly high. Where there's no justice, there'll be no peace. That's as real as it seems. Over land and distances, the people keep calling for relief. Them say